Is this a real thing that's going to change people fundamentally taking this moment and doing something different with their lives?
I absolutely think it will, but the wheels that put this in motion started well before the pandemic, where we saw over the course of the last 7 years, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the length of time people were staying in jobs had moved from 5 to 4 years, and for the demographic 25 to 35-year-olds, that's come down to 2.8 years. So we've already been seeing this over the course of the last 7 to 10 years that people are staying in jobs less than ever before. So I'm not surprised to see this, but I do think, and as you mentioned, the fact is we've had a year and a half to look at our life differently.
Yeah.
And in a world where you have more choice and where you see the world differently, I think many of us are going to make different decisions. And that's what we're starting to see play out right now with increasing resignations. What was the April number? Was the largest number of resignations in the United States since they've been tracking it for the last 20 years.
Do you think that the companies themselves are going to respond in a way to this mobility that will actually lead to more sustainable wage growth?
I think it's going to take some time, honestly, because I mean, listen, this pandemic kind of came out of nowhere. We were all forced to learn how to lead people remotely. That's not a major in any business school that I know of. We're learning as we go here. And so I think we're going to learn over time. But listen, I've been recruiting in Silicon Valley for the last 30 years, and it has been an absolute battle for talent. We've been trying to find software engineers like crazy, and that battle has now moved into industries and verticals, hospitality, retail, restaurants, that have never faced this before. And I think their first knee jerk is going to be, oh, we need to do a signing bonus, or we need to do some kind of perk. And I think they're going to soon realize that the long-term victory here is about creating a culture and creating an environment where people can do their best work. And a lot of the management staff said the people that were there are not coming back. So they're having to train new people, find new ways of recruiting. I think long-term that's going to benefit them. But we've faced this thing in Silicon Valley for a long time, and it forces you to have to be smarter and have to be more innovative around just wages. There's many other things that drive people to want to work for you. And I think right now what we've learned in the pandemic is people really value freedom and independence. I want to be able to go shopping for groceries on Tuesday morning instead of waiting Sunday afternoon in the long lines at the grocery store. People are not wanting to give that up. And they've had a taste of what that's like right now. Those people were laid off and they're thinking, that's a vulnerable sector for me to continue my career. Maybe I should take advantage of a lot of this free education, a lot of the new online education opportunities that are being offered around the world, and upskill myself, better myself.